Hey guys, welcome back to Byron's Garage. I'm not Byron, but this is my garage. Long story short, we're going to be working on the 8.6 today. We're going to finally fix the fuel pump issue. Fuel pump has been giving me issues for about a while now. So we're going to go ahead and install a relay. I looked a bunch of guides. Alright, so right now the fuel pump comes out of this wire here. I was trying to get the fuel pump wire ran from the location here. So there is a small location in here. It's this plug here. This is for the e-brake light. Apparently that's the factory location for the wiring harness. The GTS wiring harnesses go straight from there to the back of the car. Did find some other things. Fuck yeah! Long story short is, what we're gonna do instead is, if you look in there, there's a beautiful black box. See if I can zoom in on it. That's disgusting. We're gonna go ahead, take the glove box fully out, and then we're gonna wire this beautiful little relay into that location. So what we have here is a relay, and the way these things work is basically when they detect a signal or power at one point, they pretty much unlock, send power to something else. You can just use these kind of as a safety mechanism. Let me clarify this. I don't know anything about anything. I don't know anything about anything at all. This wire, we're gonna extend these probably about like a foot and just add a little terminal to them. We're gonna add something like this to the end of them, and we're just gonna insert them inside the connector. And that's so I don't ruin the connector and I can go back to it or revert to it if I need to. Pretty much all we're gonna do is we need two 12-volt sources from that. We need a ground, we need a... That's it, actually. All right, so after some looking up, I'll probably post links to the videos that I used below. There's two main videos. One of them shows you how to install one of these into an 8.6 using the buzzard box, and the other one is just how to use one of these. So what's going to happen is here is you have 87 and 87A, which are these two vertical mounts. These two vertical mounts are 87 and 87A. 87A and 87 are alternating. So 87A is alternated off 87. So if this has power, this doesn't. If this has power, this doesn't. That's all it means, one or the other. The white wire is going to get power all the time, meaning that yellow is getting the power all the time in this aspect, right? 87 is always going to get the power. Black is ground. Don't worry about him. He's vibing. Blue is the actual power that we need for the whole unit. So pretty much blue and white go to power, black goes to ground, yellow goes to our fuel relay, and we should be good. I'm going to go ahead, try to button this up in the car and test if it works. If it doesn't and my car catches on fire, I will try to record it so at least I get some views. Hope the audio came through on the other one, because I didn't have the mic on me, but relay's plugged in. It idles. My neighbor's having a party. They are probably going to be pissed. I'm like that guy. Literally the day I decided to get this thing started. Well, there you go. It works really well. Hopefully this fuel pump works better. Hey guys, welcome back to Byron's Garage. We're gonna go ahead and do the brake calipers or brake boosters. I did spray this down. I may go give it another coat actually. Let me go get some more brake clean. Don't want to be inhaling this stuff. It's not good for you. Okay, those are loose. I just wanted to make sure I can get this off. The other side was very stuck on. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray it down because there's still a bit of dust. I'm gonna clean my hands and make sure I'm good. And then we'll take off all these annoying brackets. Brand new can of Brake Clean. Love this stuff. CRC, sponsor me, please, bro. Please, CRC, please. If I remember correctly, what I did was I pushed down and then just did that. Yeah, there you go. Who needs a tool? So we're gonna save those just in case. There we go. These basically hold the pads in. If I remember correctly, it's the first thing I did to remove this stuff. All right. Got the brake cable off. Okay, then we have to take off the springs. So there's a spring up here in this top area. Try to show you this spring here. We're gonna try to get that one out next. Oh, there goes the cylinder. Now the cylinder is definitely broken. Got it. Oh, there we go. So it was top. All right, there we go. So that comes off like that. And then all there is one at the bottom. The Chris Fix video is way better than this. I'm gonna be fucking real with you guys. You kind of see like there's no pad on there. I mean, it was almost like they drifted this, but I know they didn't, because that would be insane. Why would you drift a perfectly good Toyota Corolla from the 1980s? All right, so now we gotta remove this fun little doohickey. We're gonna take off this clip first. Get fucked, come on. There we go, horseshoes out, there we go. So I had to order 3 different sets to get everything working. I don't remember what cars they're from. I just remember having to get brakes for it. The brakes were the biggest thing. I had to use, I think, Rock Auto, if I'm not mistaken. The reason for that was that when ordering the brake shoes, most car websites, most auto part websites confuse this Corolla with other Corollas. They assume that, oh, you have a Toyota Corolla, so they just think it's the regular Corolla when it's obviously not.
Homelander is just like the rest of us.
No, no, no. I'm not just like the rest of you. I'm stronger, I'm smarter, I'm better. I am better.
The main thing to worry about, right, is gonna be the size. Apparently, from what I found a guide online. If I can find it again, I'll post it. But basically, it was like saying that all the SR5s that came to the US all had 11-inch, I believe it's 11-inch, not 10-inch rears. That's like apparently, because in Japan the SR5s did have a drum, but it was like smaller. And I don't know if it was just Japan. I think it was other countries, but America got the biggest one. So when you're shopping for it, you have to look for like 10.75 and you have to go for 11. There's 2. I'm gonna look it up again and try to remember. This was so long ago, but if you need it, the brake wheel cylinders, this is the wheel cylinder part. So it's gonna be a 357-70-011 part. There it goes. It's right here now. So just in case, you can keep that. So that takes this prop off. This linkage, which you need. So what you're gonna do is, this is your backside, and you're gonna try to find one that has the similar pieces. It's that there. I believe both are technically symmetrical, but I don't really know. So once you do that, you're gonna put this in here, which fits. Oh no, wait, not there. You're gonna put this here in the front, like how that one was, and then you're gonna put a collar on that, which should be in this box of mystery items. So that's kind of how much I pinch it. I don't pinch it a lot. You don't really need much. I mean, worst case is you lose rear brakes and you fucking crash into a pole. From my remembering now, I remember having to tighten this one a lot because this clip is very loose. There we go. Make sure you get grease on the brake pad. That's always a good thing to do, especially like try to get really a lot of caked up grease, and also work away from the camera so you guys can't see what I'm doing. Basically adding this spring. Had to reuse the old one, then that kit doesn't come with a set that's viable, but old spring still works perfect. There we go. Forgot to put, this has to go into this nub, so you have to make sure you do that, I guess. I don't know. Don't question me, man. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I'm gonna be real, drum brakes are not terrible, or not as terrible as people make them out to be. Once you kind of understand how they work, it's not a pain. There you go, yeah, so it should be working. All right, so this side's done. The only thing I have to do is attach it to the right side. So when I got this car, I had like never gone through the parts box the owner gave me. And when I went through it, I noticed that he ordered the wrong wheel cylinders. So he knew the wheel cylinders were bad on it, like, or at least going bad. And he had a bunch of like random obscure parts in there. But the wheel cylinders were the funniest thing to me because I'm like, these do not even, so I'm pretty sure the ones that I saw in that box are the ones that I kept finding until I found the right model. Yes, so I forgot. I actually ordered a brand new brake line kit because of this car. Because I had a 12 mil, I think. I didn't have like the weird 10 mil brake line tool. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That was like super easy. Yeah, definitely get a 10 mil of these. Here it is. This has the Toyota badging on it. It has the TEQ, whatever the fuck they use. That's mental. All right, where's the new one? What a pain it is to find SR5 parts, man. No one cares. Everyone, literally, I looked up like, hey guys, what brakes, you know, for the SR5? And I remember someone literally said, who cares, just get a GTS rear, they're cheap. Because the Post was made in like 2008 or something like that. And so it's like, oh yeah, back then they were like $500. Yeah, of course they were cheap. All right, there we go. So now if you want to have fun, the game here is you don't put brakes on. Okay, so now once you line that up, so my trick is you line it up, you just grab it with the pliers and twist. So let me give you a better demonstration. Basically, you're gonna push it through the rotor. You're gonna put this on and you're gonna line it up so it goes on like this very easily. And then what I did, using this plier, just, it's gonna be at like maybe like this level, like around there. You're just gonna push this in, grab it, and then twist. And that's it, and then it should go on fine. All right, there we go, guys. That's on now. So now, the only two things I need are this to be exact. Yeah, there we go. Okay, got it, okay. So when the hook is on the actual piece, the idea is to like have this be vertical. So it's like almost like this vertical, and you kind of like nudge it in with the other screwdriver. Because when you first do it, you're just basically lining up the hole, putting in the hole, and stretching it over. And then you kind of want to, you have to like slowly back it up. And then right when it gets to like the edge, that's when you have to make sure you twist this. So then you have the, it kind of slips down and then it jumps in. But I need to make sure I don't die. And the brakes grab, at least. She's done. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope these videos come out soon.